Do you like coloring? I love to color. I've been creating designs for adult coloring for 27 years. My designs are very simple line patterns used by teachers, doctors, and therapists to help us learn how to learn and think how to think. Instead of just simply staying in the lines, what color where, we're starting to go what color where how. Dots, lines, squiggles, smiley faces. My patterns show you how taking a little more time to make a decision lets it build even further than you had thought before. Simple lines coming out. This lady's out of my league. It's a coloring contest. First place adults. You can feel the energy coming out. Here's the pattern. My goal is to help adults say coloring's okay. I color. Teachers use our designs to help students organize their thoughts. Mind mapping, graphic organizing. I started this kind of system in college. I found it easier to understand the information when I could see a picture with the words and the color in my brain. I have to believe my grandfather was a surgeon in the 50s, and I have to believe he put himself through college playing jazz piano. And I believe that when he was in his 5th hour of an 8-hour surgery, instead of thinking, who said what, what do I do, he's singing a song. And that song tells him exactly what to do next. The lyrics tell him the procedure. It's in a nice steady beat to keep him uplifted. There are 3 more hours of surgery to do. There's no question that he knows exactly the next process. And that's what we're learning to do, is organize our brain. To not just understand the systems, but to do something about it. When we learn to not only what color where stay in the lines, but also choose dots, lines, squiggles, smiley faces, we have a whole lot of more opportunities. In corporate, because I took the time every night to play the piano for 20 minutes, or garden, or cook, with single-minded thought process, taking everything off the tip of my tongue for the next day's to-do list. When I did get to work the next day, I was done with my projects by 10:30. It seemed to me since college that adults that don't have time, need to, woulda, coulda, shoulda, I don't have a creative bone in my body, those adults didn't seem to be organized and productive. I understand systems, and I do something about it. I'm not worried about who said it, when, why. I'm doing it, I understand it. What's your creative outlet? Happy adults, from my experience, take 20 minutes a day to not think about family, cooking, the stuff I personally like to cook, but when I play piano, I don't have to think about dinner. I don't have to think about work and customers. And then when I'm at work, I'm ready 100%. When I'm with my family, I'm here 100%. What's your creative outlet? Teachers use our designs again, some of them. Instead of having stressful tests, they make it fun. This is a simple math test. 2 plus 6. Find the answer. 8 happens to be in the very center. Now color it red. 11 times 2. Find the answer and color it. Don't worry about mistakes. Put a little X through it, draw a line, and write your color. Here is the teacher's key. This takes the stress out of tests, and the students happily understand the answers. Here's another way our designs are used by teachers, and this is my Geo bug test. Teachers will have their students write the name of the shape wherever they want to. Here, in this example, trapezoid. And then they color it however they want to. And they remember the term and the shape 20 years later. If you and I had colored 100 trapezoids for 5 minutes one day, maybe we too could draw a trapezoid. The reality is most adults, we've been through algebra, geometry, trig, and we can't draw a rhombus. Oh, well, if you had said diamond. We're learning how to learn and thinking how to think. Mind mapping simply is, here's the question. It's not one answer. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. I don't have time. Because I said so. Our generation asked a question and got an answer. With our children, when they asked a question, we gave them an answer. They asked again from a different perspective, and they said, well, what about this? Same topic, just a different part. And we said, wow, yes! Da-ding, ding, ding, ding. Then they came back and said, well, what about this? Absolutely. And we sat down with our children, and we really talked about this topic. In college, I said 27 years ago when I presented the business plan, I said, let's massage our brain and expand our neurotransmitters. I wasn't a doctor, I didn't take pre-med, but I just realized that creative time is very beneficial for my brain. I wasn't just analytical and smart or creative and talented. I was a full brainer. When we can break down the systems ourselves, and not just go for, don't ask why, because I said so and I don't have time. And we ourselves work with each other and change the woulda, coulda, shoulda, not my fault, it's not personal, it's business, government's lying, corporate's greed, it's not my fault. When we can take a moment and say, yeah, I garden for 20 minutes a day, and my job is so much more calm. Janie and I have helped each other and the positions. Our company is thriving. We're happy, we're productive, we understand the systems, and we're so happy doing our job. We just don't have that old system of disdain, power, victimhood. This is stupid. You're singing your meeting today? Yeah, because I did want to forget what I was going to say. It's a trick I learned, and man, I'm so happy. You know what? I started ukulele 2 years ago. I don't do it often. It's because I garden mostly. But every third day, I play the ukulele. It's okay to have fun. We were taught, here's the answer, there's the question, and if you don't have a straight face, then let's learn how to learn and think how to think. Let's play with our students in the classroom like we're playing with our children and teaching them that learning is easy. Coloring is fun. You can color inside and outside the lines. To me, stay in the lines when you drive a car. When we adults go inside and outside the lines, our children can color inside and outside the lines. My professors 27 years ago said, excellent idea, Kim, but the children will change the world. I came back a month later with a bigger business plan. I rolled up my sleeves and said, call me a child. I'm first year college. The way I see it, children don't change the world. Adults change the systems. You said full brain is a good idea. Mind mapping, learn how to learn like the 17th century. Like Leonardo da Vinci presenting us with a concept that we can understand with 2 pages of paper and a picture. Let's learn how to learn and think how to think and not belittle coloring. Do you color? Okay, do you color without the kids? What's your creative outlet?